Just like with spell work, a lot of people keep wanting to do more and more and more and more and more. They'll do a spell to do the thing, and then they're like, well, I need to do this spell, this spell, this spell for the exact same thing. The problem with this methodology is every time you do a spell, because this wasn't enough, you're telling yourself you're not enough. You're telling yourself you don't have the ability to manifest it. You're telling yourself that spell isn't able to manifest it, which just pulls power away from your working. Anytime I do a working for anything, including this little car out here, well, actually, it's not little, but anyway, including the car out here, I do one spell. I set it in motion. I let it go. It runs its full course before I even reconsider it, period. If there's a problem I'm approaching from different angles, when I say different angles, each spell is affecting something very specific. Very specific. I don't constantly do multiple spells for the same thing. That's just taking away from it. Somebody will be like, well, Drake, what about your prosperity spell? That's one spell for the same thing, and you keep doing that over and over. That's an ongoing single working. That's a little different. So again, look at how that is set up. I'm doing one spell for one thing. I'm building my prosperity, and I'm not squeezing extra ones in. I have a very set time frame for each working that I do it. And I'm pretty sure in that video I laid out the process, start with daily, move to weekly, move to monthly, depending on the rate in which you need to build that prosperity. So, but as far as can you just hack yourself and cut your doubt? No, because you generate your own doubt. You have to literally master the self. You have to understand that you can do it. And that is a hard one. But it takes time. It takes practice. And with practice, with notes, that's one reason, again, I harp on that journal. Keep that journal, keep records, and keep them as accurate as you can, because that's how you see the manifestations the easiest, written down on paper in front of you. And that goes from the subjective, I think it worked. Did it work? Maybe it worked. Well, what about this? To, okay, look, I have a record. I have specifications. I didn't leave it all vague. And that actually will show you those manifestations. And then just like your ability to play a video game, you can play the video game because you did it. It's the same thing. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to doubt it. You did it. That journal is the best way to remove your doubt.